Hey there, it's John with Heroes and Legends, and we have the last Commander 2015 unboxing for you today. So if you missed it, check it out. We've already unboxed the other four. This is the last one. Now we also have another series of videos that actually focuses on the deck list, which are going to talk more about the specific cards and about the deck itself. We'll give an overview of the deck at the end once we go through everything, but mostly this is a unboxing, so you guys get to see what's in here and what you can expect to be purchased this product. So this is the fifth one. This is the last one. This is the Simic deck, Swell the Host, and pretty cool deck. Really like this one a lot. So first off, like all of them and every Commander product they've ever created, you get one of these oversized Commander cards. I'll zoom in a little bit so you can get a look at that. And yeah, they're foil treatments. They are the suggested commander, so you only just get the one. It's the suggested commander that's going to play around with the experience counters. In most cases, it's probably the best choice if you play this deck out of the box, just because the commander they suggest seems to be the most powerful one in most cases for the particular deck, unless you adjust the build a little bit. But anyway, there is that. Let's open this up, and a couple things. First off the bat, you get your rules card like you get with all the products. So there's that. And you get one of these inserts. Now, these are pretty common if you've bought other Commander products before, or if you bought like dual decks or what have you. You guys get one of these inserts. They have some pretty nice art on them. They tell you about the deck a little bit, or in this case about some of the legendary creatures. Oops, that tore a little bit. I don't know if it was like stuck together or if it was just, I think it was just folded real tight. So there you go, there's your deck list. Now, did mention in the other videos, a little disappointing they don't show us where the cards were originally printed from. I know they do that in the dual decks and stuff. I really like that. So, and here's the other side. You get to see the commander. They also give you a small write-up on the secondary commander, which is the other new legendary creature in the colors that you'll see in the box. There you'll also see a reprint legendary creature in those colors in each of these products, which can also be used as the commander, but they don't really give you a write-up about them. And yeah, there you have it. So, and they have some nice like kind of rules right up to like how your commander works and stuff. So that's nice if you never played before. Okay, let's look at the cards. So go ahead and zoom in for you guys here. All right, so first things first, we get an experience card, experience token card, which is pretty cool. And we'll look at our tokens first. We get a snake with a sapperling on the back, another snake and a sapperling, different type of snake. This one's green, last one was a Simic. Also with a sapperling, snake 1/1 sapperling, snake and oh no, they got me, snake and beast, 4/4 beast, snake and 4/4 beast. Spider, 1/2 with reach with a 2/2 bear on the back. Another spider, dragon, flying 5/5 on the back. There's a germ token with the frog lizard on the back. So a lot of variety in those tokens. So this deck you'll see as we go through. I mean, I wouldn't call it a token deck, but it does play with tokens. It's all about small creatures, making them bigger, and tons of card draw. So, all right, we got Experiment 1. Elvish Visionary, Sakuro Tribe Elder, which is a great combo with the suggested commander, Plax Manta, Coiling Oracle, Noble Quarry, Skullwinder, Viridin Shaman, Eternal Witness. So this is the second deck that gives you a copy of Eternal Witness. We saw this also in the Golgari deck, I believe it was. Yeah, it would have to be. So that's pretty cool. This is a good card to just get more copies out there and make sure there's reprints. Lore Scale Kodal, Trigon Predator, Wistful Selkie, Petigia Viper, Ninja of the Deep Hours, Stingerfling Spider, Broodbirth Viper, one of the new cards of Myriad, Illusory Ambusher, Muldrifter. Great Oak Guardian, a real cool card. I like the fact too that you can cast this with flash, and you can actually give the ability to target player, which means opponents don't even necessarily have to be attacking you to get value out of this. They could be attacking another player, and you want to help that player out and take down someone else. Collar of the Pack, a Soul Ring, like every commander deck actually that they've ever printed now has Soul Ring included, which is good. Simic Signet, Swiftfoot Boots, Thought Vessel, Simic Key Rune, Rapid Hybridization, Crows and Grip, Snake Form, Cobra Trap, Mirror Match. Then we get to some of our mythics. Here's the suggested commander, Uzuri, Claw of Progress. And yeah, this is awesome card. I really like this. This can really just start bolstering these small creatures very quickly. Real cool deck concept with this particular deck. The second new legendary creature is Casito Orochi Archmage. Now, this probably doesn't work quite as well in this build as the previous commander, but you could use this as your commander. Basically turns any snake into an unblockable shade. So that's something, and that could actually be pretty cool to mess around with. Prime Speaker Zagana, and this is the reprint card that's a legendary. This was from the Return to Ravnica block, of course. I think it was Gatecrash, but yeah, this works as well, although probably not quite as good of a choice, obviously, as the suggested one. Collar of the Claw, Scythe Claw. This is an interesting card. Seems like it could be strong in Commander. Arachnogenesis. Another good card. This would be good for Commander or Cube. Synthetic Destiny. Verdant Confluence. I love these confluences. All of them are awesome. And this one maybe not as exciting as some of the others with the 6 casting cost, and its sorcery speed not quite as powerful as some of the others, but I like all of these. I think they're all awesome. Azorius Predation, Command Beacon. And I found this interesting. Command Beacon, I felt like this was going to be a card that we'd see in all 5 decks, but only in this one, so there you go. Loaming Shaman, Oran Viper, Cold-Eyed Selkie, Solemn Simulacrum, Forgotten Ancient, Thelonite Hermit, Chameleon Colossus, Mystic Snake, Bane of Progress, Arbor Colossus, Sword of Vengeance, Beastmaster Ascension, Bident of Thassa, Day of the Dragons, Orochi Hatchery, Biomantic Mastery, High Market, pretty cool reprint as well, Marswart Bridge, Iron Reef of the Vastwood, Rampant Growth, Kodama's Reach, Overrun, Desert Twister, and we got some basics. So here's some forests. Forest, islands, and then we got some non-basics we'll look at. We get a Thornwood Falls, Vivid Creek, Vivid Grove, Azotic Cavern, Command Tower, Evolving Wilds, Llanowar Reborn, Novagen Heart of Progress, Reliquary Tower, Simic Growth Chamber, Simic Guild Gate, and finally a Terramorphic Expanse. So there it is. So what are our thoughts on this particular deck? It seems real powerful. A lot of card draw, and that's always great, of course, but card draw, you're drawing into a lot of small creatures. Hopefully you'll be able to cast them, or some token strategies, and then as the game starts to go longer, those small creatures get bigger and bigger. There's also a lot of deterrence for people to attack you, and if people are familiar with this deck, they're going to be really scared to attack when you have open mana. There's a lot of just blowout cards you can play that just totally make an attack just just miserable for your opponent. So if you have open mana, that alone could deter attackers in the early game, or they might still come in and you might just have a blowout and answer for it to keep yourself alive to get to the late game. Or in some cases with Arachnogenesis, the card just simply takes you to a better board state based off their attack. So there you have it. It's really cool. I really like this deck a lot. Simic, I think, is pretty awesome. I always like that color combination anyway, but they put together a good deck here. Definitely, if you wanted to improve it, as with all these decks, there's a lot of ways to improve it, or a lot of people just pull these apart for parts too. But I think this is one deck that you could just make some tweaks to it, and it could be a real good commander deck with just a few changes here and there, just some different stuff. You could change this more into a token deck. You could change this into a snake deck, or you could just simply put some more power cards in it and kind of have the same theme but make them more powerful. So a lot you can do with this. So there you have it. So that is the last of the Commander 2015 decks to look at and products to open. But having said that, there's a lot coming up on the channel. We just hit 1,000 subscribers, so I do want to take a moment to thank you guys. I appreciate every single one of you for subscribing, watching these videos. I'm humbled that in less than 10 months we've gotten to this point. It's really incredible. So thank you. Thank you to the patrons on Patreon who support the channel as well. And tomorrow, I think what I'm going to do is try to get out a 1,000 celebration video and kind of talk about, or maybe ask you guys what you want to see for the celebration. I have some random product we could open, maybe a box of Conspiracy. I think that might be fun, that we can open to celebrate and take it from there. So I'll do a quick video tomorrow on that, and then this week we'll have our 1,000 subscriber celebration, as well as later in the week we'll have a market watch. We haven't had one in a couple weeks with a Commander product coming out, but it's definitely time to do a market watch. And there you have it. So thanks as always for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and have a good day.
Hey, thanks as always for watching. This video, like all my videos, was made possible by the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Even a donation of $1 helps me to keep growing this community and creating better quality videos for all of you. Check out our Patreon page for exclusive giveaways and future goals for the channel. If you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the MTG news, spoilers, set reviews, product openings, or finance videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon, and have a good day.